Hi, Elaine. Thank you so much for being on my podcast, Choose Courage. I'm so excited to interview you because you just interviewed me.
Thank you, Terry. It's so fun to be here too. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes, you are amazing. And that's why I wanted you on my podcast because you are shining a torch for so many women out there that are a little bit lost after they're an empty nester. And you have started something so beautiful with its Radiant Next Chapter and how to rewrite your story with confidence. And this is
Thank you.
for people, mostly women who are empty nesters
Yeah.
and are trying to figure out what's next. So tell me how this all started.
Well, it all started when my daughter was taking off to college, and I realized that I had something ahead of me, and I knew that I didn't want to look at it as an ending. Though my daughter was leaving, it was a new beginning for her, and I wanted to see it as a new beginning for me as well. So I started doing a lot of thinking, and I realized that this is something that isn't talked about enough. There weren't any books out there that said this is how you do it. Just like when you first have a child, there's all these books that tell you all the things, and there isn't any. Well, there are some, but there aren't enough. So I decided this is what my generation needed. The people that are in this window of a season that they needed some help, and that's where it began. I wanted to be that person to bring it to them and help them get through this as it helped me.
How
So
wonderful is that? Not only are you, I think you work full time still, right?
I do. Yes, I do.
And
I'm an
yes,
ultrasound
and
tech. Yeah.
what exactly are ultrasound technologist?
Ultra, yes, ultrasound technologist, right.
Amazing. And so then your daughter leaves, and then you start thinking, I still, you're planning ahead. You're like, well, what happens next with my life? And so doing this for other people is really part of your own passion project. Is that true?
It truly is. Yes, it is my passion project. It is something that I decided needed to be out there, that there are so many options for us women. I think a lot of us have put our whole life, not our whole life, but a lot of our life on hold. A lot of women that I know and the women that I meet when I'm doing ultrasounds, they put everyone first and themselves last a lot of times. And now there's a season that they don't have to do that. They have the whole rest of their life ahead of them, and it's a great season to take advantage of. So rather than sitting in the chair and letting life go by, there are so many options for us women.
I love how you call it a season because that's a positive, reframing of
Yeah,
another chapter of your life. A season. It's just a season and it's beautiful. And a lot of women are lost. I know I've been through this with other women too and myself. And it's a very interesting time that you don't think about until it happens.
right.
And then you're
That's the thing. We don't think about it. We aren't even told about it a lot of times until it's happening. So it's scary
yeah.
sometimes.
So what have you found to be really helpful for women? And tell the audience a little bit about your Radiance Next Chapter Summit that I think you've done two of
This
these
is my
this
second.
year.
Yes. Yes. So the summit I have 21 experts who are experts in all of empty nesting, from finance to coaches, life and wellness coaches, transition coaches. I have people who are experts in travel and experts in dating. I have someone I'm bringing in who is an expert in
Good
dating
one.
and midlife and
Yeah.
style. I mean, a lot of times, I know for me, I didn't really go out and go shopping for myself very often. We take care of our children. They need their things for school and all that stuff. So I I thought it was really helpful to have someone help us. You know, we don't have to look like we're 20 years old, but we could feel like it. So why not dress appropriately and look good at the same time and have fun with it? I think this is about fun. You know, this is a chapter where we can put ourselves first and have a little fun with it as well. So that is what Radiant Next Chapter is about. It's to help you reframe where you are and look at it with a lot of glow and highlight and have a lot of fun with it. That's all.
This is such a great thing for women and empty nesters. And I was lucky enough to be one of the featured speakers, and I have absolutely loved being a part of this summit because of the other speakers. And I love the variety because it opens up doors of things I didn't even think about, like you just talked about. Like, what if
Right,
I want to reinvent myself by traveling or being more
right.
creative and learning a new skill, or maybe I can dress a little differently, and
Hmm.
express myself more than I did before because I was just busy with being a mom,
Right.
working. And I understand how multifaceted women are, and they just go, 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 go. And they don't really take the time to take a deep breath or feel like they can and think
Right.
about something beyond being a mother or having your career or being a wife or a friend or a
Yeah.
daughter, whatever
Yep.
it is, and say, what if I could do something that I really always
Exactly.
dreamed about? And you are helping with expert speakers on different subjects. And I'm amazed by this. I really am. So, what have you learned yourself through this?
Oh, I've learned so much, honestly. Um, I have one of my speakers talks about estate planning and all those things we don't like to talk about, but she brings joy to it. And I thought, wow, what a spin on things and what a way to look at life. And I mean, just all the things. And then another lady who will be speaking a little later in the summit, she at 65 retired and decided to be a filmmaker.
Ah,
Just total, she is, winning awards, and she's 75 years old now and traveling to um, London in
ah,
a couple of months to show one of her films that she made. It's just so inspiring. It really is. We don't have to slow down. Oh, it's your choice. If that's what you want to do, that's great. If you don't want to, there are so many opportunities that are available. You just have to look.
I
That's
love that. I love this so much. She's 75 and she is now a filmmaker, and she was not a filmmaker before.
mm,
It's never too late. People talk about that.
right.
But it isn't. You have so many opportunities, like you said. You just have to make sure you surround yourself like people like you and all these other
Oh,
people that are doing the same thing, because there
mhm,
really hasn't been a book or a guideline for this chapter. And until you got there, and for many
mhm.
years, most women just get there and then they're lost and they're confused. And I
Mm,
think there's also something about giving yourself permission to do this.
that's it.
Like,
Yes.
why do I deserve to do this at this time in my life? Because
Right.
this is your life. This is how I look at it. And,
Yes.
and don't leave anything on the table. Don't,
Right.
end of your life, do you look back? What legacy you're leaving? Have you left anything on the table? And I think that's what you're talking about. And you're giving so many people hope that to find what they really want to do, or that they've always dreamed of doing. So what was
Yeah.
the first step? I mean, what's the first step for people that are just arriving in this new season?
Well,
Mhm.
I've talked with a lot of people, and I think the main thing would be is to start with writing down something that really makes you happy. What is something that maybe you've always wanted to do? Jot it down. Doesn't mean that that's what you're going to do, but write down the things that you enjoy doing that you're really good at, or maybe things you're not that good at, but you want to get better at, but things that are inspiring to you. And then, I mean, I go to ChatGPT for a lot of things. Just type it in there and say, what can I do with these skills? And it will, give you a dozen different things that you could think about. Just talking to other people, those things. And I don't know if you've ever heard, but you are how does it go? The five people that you surround yourself with, you are the culmination of that. So be around people that are inspiring, that like to do more fun things and learn more things, and just take a class. That could be your first start. Just look into it. Just see what there's available with those things that you're enjoying and you would like to learn more about. Start there and then go from there. You will run into people that will honestly put you on the right path. God just does that. He puts the right people in the right path for you, and it'll just all fall into place. It's great.
What an inspirational message that you just gave to all of us.
Oh,
It
thanks.
really, you surround yourself with the people that you, if you want to be a certain way or have a certain life or create something in your life, surround yourself with people that are like-minded in that
Hmm.
way. And I sense also that people really do want to help you. If you start to just put yourself
Okay.
out there a little bit and express where you're at and what you want to do. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of women out there that are lonely in this season. You know, their
Right.
kids were everything to them, and all of a sudden they're lost. So,
Hmm.
just being brave enough and courageous enough to express what you want. And there's so many resources out there that you can take a class to see if you like it, see if it's for you or not. I mean, one thing
Right.
that I'm doing, because I'm in that season as well, I've been in this season for a little bit, is I wanted to learn how to sing. And
Nice.
yes, and I'm embarrassed because I'm really not good.
I'm sure.
And
I'm sure you're good.
And so I'm almost embarrassed to even go to a class, like, but I'm putting myself out there and I don't know what's going to happen. But, you have nothing to lose, and that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Only
As long as you're enjoying it, that's what matters, right?
right.
And we're only going to get better when we take those classes. So how fun is that?
Exactly. And you have used joy, the word joy, quite a bit and so far, and I love that. That this should be joyous, not
Mhm.
stressful, correct?
Right. 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 It's
Have
supposed to be
fun.
fun. Right.
Yes. Yeah, I love it.
Exactly.
So yeah, and I think we do put a lot of pressure on ourselves as women, and
Hmm.
we need to take that off and replace it with a little more fun
I
and
agree.
joy.
Yes.
All right, so that brings me to my next question. This is
Okay.
so much fun. I'm already excited and happy just talking about the subject, and that so many people listening right now can, have a little slice of inspiration or hope or joy for this next chapter in their life. But how did you how did you get through knowing that this was maybe going to be a difficult time in your life? Did it take some courage on your part with and knowing that you're going to be fine, your daughter's going to be fine, and this part of your life's going to be fine?
Yes. It did take courage. It does hit you kind of like a brick wall at first. It did for me. And I thought, what in the world is that? I just had no idea what hit me. And I thought, no, like I said, this is going to be a new time, a new chapter in my life. And just like it is for my daughter, it can be that for me too. And that's when I started looking into for courage. For me, it's looking at the unknown and um, making it it's just turning it around, seeing I don't have to know everything that's going to happen. It is going to fall into place. It always does. And I just decided that that was what was going to happen. And I learned about making summits, and I just realized this is what I want to do. I want to help other women, as well as my healthcare background, just putting it all together. It isn't just about, doing the fun things. We need to be happy. Number one, you have to be happy. You have to find the things that make you happy. And then you're going to just put it all together. And helping other people has been one of the things that I've always wanted to do, helping others. And it just seemed to work right out. Learning how to do the summits, that is now a new passion. And in the future, I would love to do retreats and just really push myself a little bit more and even write a book. That's another thing that I'd like to do. So that's on the bucket list.
Look at all these
So
wonderful things that are ahead of you. I mean, that does take courage to go out of your comfort zone and start something completely new. And you've done such an amazing job at it. I mean, this
thank you.
summit, I mean, I want everyone to know how they can get a hold of this summit, first of all, before we're done with our conversation today. And I will post it, but just
Okay.
to let people know how they can get a hold of this summit and all these experts. And they can also have some coaching with you, which you address a lot of because of your background in health, that you also
Right.
address the whole person and health, wellness, and joy and happiness.
Hmm.
So you can help get them started on their way. And I love the idea of you continuing this and retreats and oh, how exciting all this really is. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so much to celebrate here in this season. So anyone listening, this is really, really, you can change. It's like a pivot. You can pivot to complete terror and being afraid
Yes.
to getting super excited about it.
Right. Exactly. It's to just reach out to me, even just my email, emcatuara at google.net. Again, I'm just such a mess. What is my email address? emcatuara@gmail.com. Yeah,
Yes,
we can
and we will
edit that
also
part.
post that. Yes. Please reach out to Elaine. I mean, she really is walking the talk during this time of her life, and she's doing it so brilliantly and beautifully, and using all of her skills. And that's what this is all about. Think about everything that you have learned in your lifetime to get you to where you are today, and how you can use that to not only bring joy and happiness in your own life, but you can bring joy and happiness to other people. And that's really what it's all about. And it takes courage to do
Mhm.
something different and new. But listen, you can do it. And Elaine is one of a big tool in your toolbox. So reach out to Elaine and find out what she's doing. It's amazing, and get excited about it. And so as we end this conversation today, which is an exciting one, I want Elaine to tell us one last maybe wisdom or one step that she would like you to take today on this new path
Oh,
and journey.
one thing, let's see, I would say, to never stop dreaming.
Mhm.
Never ever stop dreaming. Think about what's going to make you happy for the rest of your life, or just do whatever it is that's going to make you get up in the morning and smile. And in fact, getting up in the morning and smiling does help make you smile. And getting outside, get some sunshine on your face, those kind of things. You will be great at whatever it is you do, but you just have to take that first step. That's all. Don't wait. Do it today. Start right away. That's what I have to say.
So beautiful, Elaine. Thank you so much. So don't wait, keep dreaming and start right away and reach out to Elaine and she can help you get started. I really, from the, excuse me, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for sharing your wisdom, and all the things you've done in life to get you to where you are today, to making a difference in people's lives and women's lives in this very uncharted time that they get confused about. So thank you for infusing hope and happiness and joy in this time. And I look
Thank
forward
you.
to having you on again as well.
Oh, thank you, Terry. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a real pleasure.